Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and off we go on EA Sports.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
You talk about this Chiefs defense.
This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
This defense for the Chiefs, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
And there's a short one taken in by Otten.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 11 more on that one and another first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Finding Otten once more.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew it.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long.
This one taken in by Otten.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Extra point attempt to follow here. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And tackled at the 21. So a net negative there of 4 yards. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And some room to work. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 25 yards to pick up there and also a first down. What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that second level and third, and that's what they were able to exploit.
Arden Key, the ex-LSU Tiger there on the stop. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
You talk about this Chiefs defense.
They were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Ready. And they'll go again with Etienne.
And some strong running. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the
49 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times. Etienne is in. Touchdown, Washington. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 7-7, our score after 1. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got a 1st and 10 at their own 25.
Another timeout.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll try the air now with Watson.
He finds his man. It's Charlie Kohler. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 41-yard line.
They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And he's got some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Likely hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. The CD, I know it's just his... as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Jacobs again, and this time he will score. Touchdown, KC. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season. And those votes may even turn into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Okay, here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Jones. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And the Chiefs will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
1st and 10, and they're on 45-yard line.
Reset.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach, and probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he's unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 19.
From the red zone now, Watson. And he's got it. And he's brought down.
To number 89. First and goal, Kansas City.
Come on. Hey.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal.
Brand, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Jacobs is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards. Back to the 3.
From back at the 3 now. This is third and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Josh Jacobs, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs take a 3-touchdown lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Commanders 7. Michael Dixon is set to kick off.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Throwing Jones. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go.
They go play action here on first down.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes.
And now they're in the hurry up.
A big loss on the play.
Jones looking to change the play.
Now Jones looking to throw on second down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Daquan Jones. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Here we go.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. He's going to look deep for more. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
A first down there on a pickup of 25. Jacobs going to try the middle, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And quickly, they get to the line. Faking the give. Now Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Watson now to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. Nifty move. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Jones. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Jones to throw on 3rd down. That is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Jalen Waddle, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. 53 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And they're going to speed things up here. To throw on 2nd is Watson. On target to his man, Likely. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Going quickly out wide to Moore. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the 35 on 2nd down, Jones. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. Called at a very strong gain of 24. Back to the ground with ETN. Down to about the 37. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Now Jones wants to change it up. Here's Jones to throw on 2nd down. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Jones now on 3rd down, eluding the pressure right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Straight ahead, ETN. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 16, Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. ETN is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Bass on for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Kansas City.
First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Watson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now Watson. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. Now it's Watson. Finding Edwards-Helaire once again. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Watson now to throw. Touchdown! Isaiah Likely, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
38. Commanders 28. Michael Dixon.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Commanders. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
The extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Second down and 6 now. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. If I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers. Something like that.
This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
This one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw is Jones. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game.
Set.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
What a finish in this one, Charles.